Hello, welcome to Real Business Breakthrough with your host, Judy Jewett. And because of technical challenges, we're starting over 30 minutes late. I apologize for that. I hope you're able to watch us and we're going to get started. You're going to meet this wonderful guest in just a couple minutes. So, what I want to do is tell you a little bit of information about the show, a little bit about what I do. I want you to know I'm on a mission to inspire 1 million people who want to live their best life. I help business professionals, entrepreneurs who are heart-centered to end self-sabotaging behavior. My clients are able to quickly rebuild or restore their inner strength for more peace, access to a deeper intuition, and trust. But that way, my clients have more confidence, healthier relationships without working harder and burning themselves out. So with that, I would like to go ahead and bring on our guest. Hello, Consuelos.
Hi, darling. How you doing today?
I am great. I am fantastic. I am so grateful that you've been very patient. As you know, this has pushed my button a little bit, having technical issues. But now I'm in the zen and we can begin. So
Good.
Consuelos is an intuitive. She is a master teacher and healer. She's an intuitive and an empath practitioner. She was born and raised in Italy. She began to see other past lives during her meditations at 15, experiencing multidimensional journeys and receiving information. She felt called to move to the United States in 2003 as part of her journey. And after a few years, she began taking classes, certifications for various holistic modalities. She's been working with people and she gets well, when she began working with people, she then realized she was receiving more information about her clients beyond the session's scope. Consuelos and I met in Ohio in probably about 10 years after you were here, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. Close enough. Yes.
Yeah, close enough. So today I invited her as a guest because she is a powerhouse. She is phenomenal. When I began working with Consuelos, she was working with autistic children and she was having sessions with them. And through a process, the children were telling her when she worked with them why they were autistic. And then she was able to work with the parents and pass on that information. And I believe some of the children that were nonverbal began speaking. Is that correct?
Yes. I have also a couple of cases where become very regular functional children. So they have their own life, they are independent, they start their own business. Yes. They are pretty good about it. Yes.
It's extraordinary. So if any of the listeners, viewers, know anyone that's autistic, and you want to share the information with you, Consuelos even wrote a book. And,
Yes.
and
Is
yeah,
is in Amazon, by the way. So they can find it easily. They put my name. There are not many books for me. So it's gonna find this book in Amazon.
and as I recall, what you did with the book, you wrote it with just your experience. So
Yes.
not trying to say
Oh,
this is the answer. You wanted people to know that this happened. And
yes.
and which was it was beautiful. I read your book. And of course, I've worked with you. We've helped each other many times to get whatever we needed in our transformation. We
Yes.
have. It's been wonderful and beautiful. So I thought about you, obviously, too, because you're an extraordinary healer, to bring you on. Today, we're going to talk specifically in the next 15, 18 minutes. Now, we will talk about your journey, but more about what you can say about the Lionsgate in your perspective. And there may be an activation you're going to do today or something. Is that?
Yes. I would like to do the activation of the wings. I do sometimes. So it's the second time I do online. I would love to see. And today is going to be different because every time is different. We are changing. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be short, but it's going to be nice. Okay.
Good. Okay. So why don't you, what do you see happening specifically when you say wings? What do you mean by that?
Um, we need to remember that our progenitors were ancient celestial humanoids. In our book story, they never say this stuff, okay? They come from Adam and Eve, whatever. But so, there is more. We are part of a galactic family, and when we come here in a physical body, we have a memory to be beings with wings, be with more angelic. So it's the reason why I feel that we still carry this energy, also if we don't have them physically, because we have the wings in another dimension. Everybody has wings, okay? Mostly of the people have wings. To me, if somebody doesn't believe so, I say it's just a metaphor. So, and I explain to them every time I do session, the first session in particular, I see wings on people, and I describe the wings. And it's so amazing how much the wings tell me more about the person, how the person is going to their path. And one time, I can tell you, I had this autistic child. First time session, he came to me, and I remember he was walking with one shoulder lower, very disharmonic, very disharmonic. And when I started the session, he was sitting because they prefer be seated. And I saw, it was funny, I saw these two little wings, very little, okay? And one seems a little trapped, like didn't know how to move this wing. So I started to work with my energy, my beings, my angels, and every, spirit guides related to this boy and myself. And the wings pops up. Like, it was like, wow, it was surprising. It pops out. And I thought, wow, and both have similar wings. After the session, I didn't realize immediately the boy started to walk straight shoulders. I'm not kidding. And my friends told me, oh my gosh, he changed his way to walk. I said, really? And I noticed too. And because his shoulders, energetically speaking, were better. So wings means how you are free to fly to your own path. So when the wings are very small, it means that you are afraid or you have a lot of trauma. Sometimes I see wings trapped. Sometimes I see wings that are very small compared to the person. Sometimes I see wings that broken wings. I'm not kidding. Sometimes on the base, and to me, when I see close to the base, means the childhood was very traumatic. So this is the message that I receive. So, and it's amazing. Sometimes the left is bigger or the right is bigger. So I decide to choose this as an intuitive. So if somebody have a very small wing over left, means the intuition is not developed. The person is afraid to use the intuition. So there is a lot that you can see through these wings. I'm not kidding. And so
Yeah,
yes,
yes. So I see wings on people
okay,
also. And I can see if a wing needs to pop out or it's not. And it's usually out of fear or they're what like you say, they're not there's a fear to be supported. They don't feel supported. They're not standing firm in their life. And the wings are beautiful. By the way, you have beautiful wings. And
thank
I do agree. I love though your detail information that you get from the wings. Sometimes I see diamonds,
you. Mhm.
huge energy light on the wings, and actually you have that on your wings.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But you know what is amazed me is not just about angel wings. Sometimes I see people with owl wings, bird wings, or dragonfly wings, or fairy wings.
I've
You
seen
know,
fairy wings. Yes.
and you know what I realize? Sometimes when they have a dragonfly wings, they are beautiful, but to me they look like a crystal, like a glass, so kind of fragile. So it means that the person knows where to go, but is a little afraid, a little shy. Is a little a person that people need to be careful when they talk to the person. So most of the time, I notice the personality is very resonant with the wing. It's so amazing how
It
much it,
yes.
it does this.
Yeah,
So.
yes.
And one client in Australia, and I normally, because she's always busy, and she asked me to do when she's sleeping. And besides, we have so much hard time to find the moment where we can have a session in front of each other. So, and I work on one of the wing, but it was pretty broken, and I told this to her. And what is amazed me, she sent me an email. She said, "Consuelo, thank you because." I was having problem in back shoulder, and after you do the session, I don't have anymore. And she started to realize that it was connected to some situation where she was going through and da, da, da. So it was very good for her to realize and to be more conscious about what she didn't allow herself to see or to face it. And it was, she said she heard a pop in the night. She was sleeping and she said, I heard a pop. It was funny. So she said, I heard a pop in my shoulder. And for my mom, and my shoulder was fine again. I go, okay. So
Oh,
this
that's neat.
this is telling you how much we think about energetically, but also in the physicality, we can have some change. Okay.
Well, what I tell my clients is we're all divine. We are divine. We have the essence of divinity because we're made out of the likeness of our creator. And that divinity, that divine is sacred, right? And of course we have wings. Of course we're here to live a joyful life and to experience so much more. And we all are called here for a specific reason. And
Yes.
we're here. And so when we allow our wings to open and to expand, then we experience freedom, right? We begin to experience what the freedom is. So with the wings, tell me how that we can incorporate more of that with 8-8, the portal today, which is so strong and it is so enlightening. And it's funny because here you and I are very high vibrational beings and healers, master healers, and the technology challenge of over 30 minutes was crazy, right? It's like
So I believe that we are opening up more and more to this fire energy, the sun energy, the solar flares, all of this stuff. So we are already preparing ourselves to fly in our direction, in our path. So I think is the reason why I feel that a lot of people need to be more conscious and when during my I'm gonna start in a few minutes, but during the activation, everybody's gonna feel the wings or visualize the wings. So it doesn't matter. And they will come to them, I'm sure, because they will. Okay. They will. I'm no doubt about it. And it's the way to be more conscious and check on your wings like, okay, where am I today? What I'm doing on my path? How I follow my path. And, it's so beautiful because some people, you can see them start to open their wings. And some people, they're keep the wings like this and they don't know how to do it. So it's really, and today we're going to do to the activation and ask them to open their wings and move their wings because they can do it. And more they believe it, more you're going to see change in their life because we attract incredible occasion and possibility when we decide we are ready. We allowed ourselves to receive and to move forward. And this is a part that a lot of people don't realize. We need to allow ourselves to be healed, to have happiness, to have joy, and to be in the beautiful place. Okay, it's very important right now. And so it's also the reason why I call my website where people can find me Balance Evolution with just one E between, because to me, when you balance, you can evolve more. So balanceevolution.com is not about Neanderthal or the evolution like we study in science, but as a evolve as a soul, because it's the only way. When we find more balance, we can evolve more because we are ready to bring in more and move forward. Make sense?
yes, yes, no, yes, it absolutely does make sense. Um, yeah, for sure.
So I don't want to I want to be sure that I have enough time. So if it's okay for you, I will start to do the activation of the wings. My suggestion, if you are driving right now, so please don't close your eyes, please. Uh, of course, you can listen and you can maybe repeat this, maybe when you arrive home tonight or later. But my desire is I ask to close the eyes only because it's easy to be focused, but you can also, straight and please, if you are driving, maybe, drivers, stop for a moment. It's going to be only 5-10 minutes. If you can stop, welcome. So just focus on one point. If you cannot close your eyes and you can just listen. And so my desire is just to breathe in and breathe out, just, concentrate because it's so easy when you focus in your breathing. So more we focus on your breathing, more you let go. And I'm going to use the language of light. I forgot to tell you. I'm going to use the language of light during this activation. So breathe in and breathe out and relax. And now I want you just to become more focused on the connection with the high energy. So see this beautiful light going up to the universe and connect to behind everything, in a place where high vibration is here for you, where everything is ready for you. Your higher self, your subconscious mind, your spirit guides, and everybody is ready for you to support you and help you. And so so I connect you more to this part of you. Breathe in and breathe out. And now I'm going to ask you just to focus on your shoulders. Focus on your shoulder and just pay attention to your shoulder and relax. Ataatikina asikina atikita ataa asika anakitata. Ataa sikina anakitata. Ataa sikina anakitata. Ataa ase. We call upon every memory in ourselves, in our soul, connect to the celestial humanoid, the ancient one who help us to become who we are. The brother and the sister that are part of our lineage. They are part of who we are. So we can feel back again the power that we have in our wings. And take a deep breath and allow the wings pop out of your shoulders if they need to pop out. Allow your wings to be shown to you, to be seen by you. And the is a kaana kita ase kana ase ina kana anziki ase. Watch your wing, feel your wing, see your wing, feeling them on your shoulders. They open up for you. They are your wings. This is you, the real yourself with many possibilities, abilities to be whatever you want, wherever you are, want to be, and it's going to be fine. Allow yourself to see this. Ataa eseka takana anekita ase takana ase. Ataa nakata aneseka ase takata. Take a deep breath. And now remember, these beings are always with you. They can change, they can transform based on what you do. More you become knowledge, more you become conscious about these beings, more they're gonna work with you. You can feel every morning when you move your shoulder and check on them, and you will understand where you are and how you feel about yourself. So move your wings and open them and see in front of you this beautiful path. This is your path. And see yourself flying and reach a point where you need to be, and it's part of your divine connection with your soul, because you can do it. You allow yourself to fly and to achieve everything you choose to have in this life. You are blessed, you are safe, and you are protected. You are blessed, you are safe, and you are protected. You are blessed, you are safe, and you are protected. Ase e takata ase e na kene say e sa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can open your eyes.
Ooh, I'm always amazed how when you work in the spirit world, how quickly things happen. It's amazing. That was a beautiful, beautiful activation.
Thank you.
To be able to share that with so many people. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And if we can teach our children to do this, just as a play, it would be so cool to have his children be more conscious about themselves and the energy, the connection they carry. So it will be so nice. I believe that we are coming to this incredible future, and more we picture this, more it's gonna happen. So this is my wish to everybody today. Please picture yourself in this beautiful future where everything is happening, and we hold this peace and the love, because we are going to do it. We are going to do it. Do you agree?
Yeah, yes, we are. Yes, we are. I want to remind everyone to, with your now your wings are open even more, is to, or they're open. Be aware, what you want to achieve and get as detailed as possible. So I suggest that you turn on music, you just get real centered. And in the spirit world, when you're coming from the magnetic energy, you don't want to say, well, it's going to happen this day and it's going to be this much, but you want to be in the flow of what it is to describe it. So in the masculine energy, the left brain, I call it, not the creative brain, is when you write down, okay, well, this is exactly what I want when I want it, but you can't sit. You have to take action, right? Of what
I
it is.
agree.
So if you want more love in your life, you want money, you want a new job, it's a portal of energy that's going to stay very strong until through Friday, just so you know.
Yes.
And we will end Friday with a power another powerful well, we have so many more things. We have two more today, of activations and so forth at 5 o'clock and at 8. We have someone else coming tomorrow at 5 p.m, and she is from New Zealand, so
Oh,
it's a different time. Then we have someone on crystals. Corey Sturt will be here. Jenny Jones is tomorrow, and then on Friday is Pam Yan. And then I'll be on Thursday. So it's really neat, what we have available to us,
yes.
to bring this energy. Just remember, on Friday is a full moon, and that is when you want to also get rid of what you don't want. You bring in the new stuff in the new moon and you release it. So you're going to have an opportunity to do so much during this week, and don't give up. You have every day of your life, right? To
I
bring in
agree.
the
Yes.
energy. It's
And
just the portal is strong, and that's why I am taking the time to talk so much about it. At 5 o'clock is Rita Cook. At 8 o'clock is Dr. Sandra Michaels. She is the founder and the inventor of the EE system, and it is also considered a med bed. Just so you know, there's been a lot of talk about that. If you're into the woo woo stuff and the alternative medicine and so forth, um, be aware of that if you want to watch that. But this is extraordinary energy in the portal. So it's like, I want you to look at it, that you're right before you is, take wherever you are on your path and look to the right a little bit and imagine this other portal of energy. That's how I want you to see it. And you just literally walk in it and become it. That
yes.
would be probably the best way to describe it right now. So if you're in corporate America, you're an entrepreneur, if you're a conscious learner, then this is just something fun to add to your energy field, because one way or the other, the energy is here, whether you bring it on or you're not.
I
You
agree.
will also notice in this portal of energy that there's an opportunity to release. More things are coming up to let go of. And that's the other thing you want to remember, that it is.
Yeah, it's a fantastic time, and people need also to understand rest, take your time. If you need to sleep, do something, because really, when you work with a lot of energy, you need to also time to integrate the energy. Okay, so don't overdo, because also this can be sometimes can create more. So be careful about it. Just take your time to integrate it. And if you like to see what I do, my service, my session are by the flow. I always work exactly in the person in front of me. So please check on my website. We don't have any link today because of the technicality, but please check my website in balanceevolution.com. You can find any service and more about me. And also my
Yeah.
other video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, right. Just take down your name and exactly.
Yeah.
They'll find you.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a different video and tips and tools in my page and YouTube, so they can find me, I'm sure, if they want. Okay.
Yes, thank you. And I do want to remind people to go to Real Results Map, take the quiz for your mindset around money and success. you will go on my list. And if you're interested, I will make sure you do get information about R.E.A.L Community. It is a group for spiritually minded people to elevate, be inspired, to grow, to heal, to mastermind, to get into group coaching. You can join now for $1. So, with that, I want to thank everybody for being a part of today.
Thank you, Judy, for inviting me. Thank you.